Just briefly back to the resumes. I think I understand your process. You said that you receive the resumes, you make them compliant before sending them, but then check in with resources to make sure your edits are okay. Is that how you describe the process?
Correct.
Okay. So if I'm a potential subcontractor, I send you a resume. It says I have, say, 4 months of IT experience. The contract requires 4 years of IT experience. So you change the 4 months to 4 years to make it compliant. Then you check in with me and say, hey, is it okay that I made this change before sending it? Is that right?
It's actually identifying, it's more of a case for me as well to identify if they can even pass the grid. So
can you just answer the question? Like you said you check in if you make it compliant, then you check with the resource if that's okay with them. So you change the 4 months to 4 years, you check in with me, you see if it's okay, and then if it's okay with me, you send it on the basis presumably that I've signed off on it.
I check in with you, but if there's too much, like at this point, we're going to identify if it's just not even feasible to be in this category.
Right,
but you do the version. But you
do the revised version by changing the numbers to make it compliant. Then you check in with the resource, and then you send it in. Right?
It's also an exercise for myself to see how far a stretch this is.
Sure.
But that's important, though.
Okay, but that exercise involves changing the numbers, right?
It does, but
excellent.
I can do that.
Well, not excellent actually, but thank you for clarifying.
Who told you to inflate the CV that you submitted to change the numbers? Who asked you to do that? Did anyone ask you to do that?
No, nobody did that. Again, that's part of my process for when I'm doing the resume submission.